Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wednesday club, oh yeah, oh yeah. Wednesday club, yeah, yeah. Wednesday club, yeah, yeah. Wednesday club, yeah, yeah. What's up, Melissa? Hello. What's up, Billy? How's it going, Tracy? Hi, guys. Cheers, everybody. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Megan Schick. Happy Wednesday, Shicky. Steven. Katie. What's up, guys? Michelle. I'm just reading the names. Annie's in the house. Jennifer. What's up? What up, Lizzie? What up, Jasmine? Mama. Hi, Jasmine. Congrats. Whoop, I missed one. Charmaine was that? Melissa. Mary Kellen. May Kellen, sorry. Rhonda. Oh my God, what up? Cindy. What's up, Cindy? Trish. Leo. Robin. What up, everybody? Renee. Sorry, I'm just reading. Donna, what's up? Hey, cheers, everybody. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Holy cow, you guys. We got a lot to talk about here. Holy shit. Coachella? Are you guys kidding me right now? Have you seen the photos? Have you heard the stories? Coachella was like, the last couple weekends have been basically the two craziest weekends of like the last 5 years. It was unbelievable. The crowd that I played for, I mean, it had to be like, I don't know, at least 10,000 people out in front of that stage, at least. That's probably a very, it might have been more like 30,000, honestly. I'm not even joking. It was like this huge stage, probably like the biggest stage I've ever played. Like, as far as you could see either way of the stage, and there's me in the middle with my guitar, and then it goes way back, and it was like this kind of big tent thing, but it was like the audience was just like spilling out of the tent. It was unbelievable. Anybody that doesn't know, I played at Coachella. I played Hey There Delilah at Coachella these last 2 weekends for the Emo Night set. So big shout out to Emo Night for asking me to come play Coachella. Also big shout out to Megan Schick because she helped get me in with the Emo Night people. So it was just, yeah, it was an amazing experience. I was able to bring Lennon the first weekend, so his very first music festival, and he was like, how spoiled is that kid, you know? He's walking around with me with an artist pass, you know, and we're, I don't know, just able to like get in like the little VIP sections and watch everybody, all the artists from like pretty close up and everything. We got to meet, you guys know, hopefully you saw this with my Instagram posts and stuff, but got to meet Billie Eilish and Phineas, and they're fans of Plain White Tees. One of the coolest experiences of my life. It was so surreal. She was like fangirling over me because she loved Wonders of the Younger when she was younger, and she said that Plain White Tees were her first ever favorite band. Billie Eilish. Mind blown. So freaking cool. And Lennon was there for that. So Lennon got to like hang with Billie Eilish and stuff, and we talked to her, just hung out like in her trailer, and she was so cool and laid back and so real. Like it was really special. It was really amazing. And then we also met one of my current favorite upcoming artists, 100 Gex, even though this says 10,000 Gex, because that's the name of their like next album or something. But 100 Gex, Lennon got to meet them with me the first weekend, and then the second weekend where I went with a couple buddies. Actually, you guys know Darren and Dan, you know, from Humans and stuff, and from TLB, and got to hang out with 100 Gex for like 20 minutes just talking and broing down. Laura from 100 Gex is actually from Chicago. She lived in Chicago, so just hanging with her, talking, and it was unbelievable. So it was like Billie Eilish, got to hang with her, and then one of my favorite artists right now, 100 Gex, got to hang with them. Got to play in front of 30,000 people or whatever it was. So yeah, awesome couple weeks, you guys. Thank you for allowing me to step away from the Wednesday Club for a week or whatever it was, to be able to go and really be in the moment with the Coachella thing. And it was really special. So anybody that happened to be there at Coachella, I don't know if anybody was watching Wednesday Club that actually went to Coachella, but you know, drop a comment or something. Tell people what you thought or who you loved seeing there, or if you got to meet anybody or whatever. But yeah, guys, it was really, really, really a hell of a couple weeks. So cheers to that. I hope everybody else doing whatever you guys have been doing. I hope it's been a great couple weeks for everybody out there in the Wednesday Club community. I'm gonna bounce right from that, from the amazing. I'm still coming down from Coachella, but got a really cool. We haven't done a drop here at the Wednesday Club for Humans Were Here forever, so I'm very proud. I don't know if anybody's checked out the site. I literally put this up on this website, humanswerehere.com, like literally like 20 minutes ago, right before I hopped in the shower, you know, for Wednesday Club. But you know, our boy Caesar from Unsound Sunday, is one of my favorite artists. He does, you know, visual painting. He paints, much like our boy Darren Varel. Darren and Caesar, I think, are two of literally, like, I happen to be friends with them, but like their art is fucking amazing. So Caesar did a portrait of me on the couch here with my guitar for the Wednesday Club. And it's like this, it's massive. It's like literally this big. It's 30 by 48 inches. So 48 inches, that's what, like 4 feet, right? So 4 feet, you know, long and by 30. I mean, it's bigger than any of these paintings I have up here. It's huge. And it's beautiful. And I've got a print right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sell, we made 50 of these limited edition prints, museum quality paper, signed by Caesar and myself, and we're selling these on the site. How freaking beautiful are these, you guys? So that's me. Look at how badass. The guy's, he's like the modern Picasso, I swear to God. He does like the cubist thing. It's so freaking sick. Got the little pillow. Got my little astronaut pillow. Plain white tees on the guitar. It's so badass. So what we're gonna do, instead of him selling this massive painting for like thousands of dollars, which it would sell for because it's huge and it's beautiful, we decided to do more of a raffle. So we made 50 of these limited edition prints, like I said, signed by both Caesar and me, and numbered here in the corner. I believe this is number 13 out of 50, I think it says. And we're gonna sell 50 of these prints for $30 each. And once all 50 prints sell, we are going to randomly pick one collector, and they are going to win the, you know, the multiple $1,000 huge ass masterpiece of me on the couch for the Wednesday Club that Caesar painted in his incredible cubist style that he's just freaking perfecting. He's mastering this thing. So yeah, so there you go. Go to humanswerehere.com and pick up a cheap, I don't mean cheap quality wise, I mean inexpensive, a beautiful museum quality. This is like the nicest paper that you can print on. And but it's only 30 bucks. So pick up a print for 30 bucks and have a chance to win a, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 painting of me. Who doesn't want a big ass 4-foot painting of me in their living room or their bedroom or their kitchen or wherever you can find the wall space? Don't you want me in like a, you know, looking all Picasso on your wall? Anyway, 30 bucks, humanswerehere.com. It's our first drop that we've done. Has it been of the freaking year? I don't even know. It's been a while. So bringing back the drops in a big way. And like I said, once we sell all 50 prints, then we're gonna give one away. We're gonna give away the actual painting to one one person that bought a print at random. So get your print at humanswerehere.com. And yeah, we thought it was cool because even if you don't win, $30 is so cheap to pay for a beautiful print you get to hang. Either way, I'll be on your wall. Either I'll be in a nice small paper version or a big ass painted masterpiece. So either way, you win and you get me on your wall. If you want that, I do not know. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Doing some cool drops and making prints with Caesar, and playing Coachella, hanging out with Billy and 100 Gax. You know, no big deal, whatever. But no, again, props to Emo Night for having me. Props to Megan Schick for getting that going. Emo Night, they've been asking me to play Emo Night for a while, and it was kind of in the back of my mind. And Megan Schick was actually like, hey, you know, you should do Emo Night. And so I was like, okay, it made it happen, did Chicago, then they asked me back to do LA, and then they were doing this Coachella. They like, who would have thought Emo Night would be at Coachella, you know? Like, I don't think they ever in a million years even dreamed of that. But they're just doing it and they're building it up. There's this weird emo resurgence that's happening. You know, we're doing the Emo's Not Dead cruise in November. Like, what the hell? What's going on? But yeah, it was just so much fun. So yeah, thanks for letting me peace out from the Wednesday Club for a week or two right in there so that I could go, you know, do all that stuff. But we're back tonight. We are back. And I thought this was a really cool idea for the Wednesday Club this week. Something I've never that I've never done before. Thinking back, you know, because we're in the process, you know, I'm teasing you guys with this new album. I know. But we are in Plain White Teaser. We are working on new material, and you guys are going to be freaking mind blown by some of this stuff we've got going. It's so good. But it made me think about, like, you know, the start of every album process. And there's always like that one song that was like the first song. It was like, you know, written right after the last album was done, or right as I had the idea to, you know, start the next album or whatever. So I figured I'd make the list, all of the songs that were the first song written that, you know, on the album or whatever. And so a few of them were a little bit foggy. It was like, well, was it that one or was it that one? I don't remember, but, you know, I just played that one last weekend, so I'm going to go with that, or, you know, something like that. But I figured I would just kind of tell a few stories as we go along about that time and where my head was at, you know, while I was writing these songs and putting these albums together. So I figured it was kind of a fun theme that, like I said, hasn't really been done yet for the Wednesday Club. Plus, I kind of feel like as a fan, that's probably kind of interesting. Like, oh, that's crazy that, you know, Boomerang, you guys know Boomerang is the winning song tonight, so I'll be playing that one last. But yeah, Boomerang was the first song written for the Wonders of the Younger album. And obviously that one is not as thematic with Wonders of the Younger as a lot of the other songs, because I didn't even know it was that album yet when I wrote Boomerang. But it fit in, kind of, you know, the lyrics are playful and young, you know, so, and you know, who didn't have a boomerang when they were a kid? Let's be honest. You know, that's like just one of those things you get for some reason when you're like 8 years old and you throw it and it never really comes back to you because it's like, I don't know, slanty, but yeah, I just figured it fit on Wonders of the Younger. But we'll get to Boomerang later. That's going to be last tonight. Let me take a sip of my beverage and then I'll start doing some songs. Man, I feel bad for you guys because I had like such an amazing few weeks. I'm sure you guys have been having a great time, but it's just like I said, I'm still kind of coming down. I'm still like that was just so amazing. And again, to be able to share it with Lennon and Dan and Darren, it was like I don't know, it was pretty magical. I had, you know, each weekend was its own little experience. It was like a weird, like, oh, Groundhog Day, like we're doing this again. It's all the same kind of thing, but with a couple different friends, it made the whole experience a little bit different, you know. So really cool. Okay, I'm gonna push my chair back so you guys can see the guitar. Cool. So yeah, first song I'm going to start with tonight. And by the way, you guys picked these. As always, a couple surprises on here that I wouldn't have expected you guys to pick. But overall, pretty cool, pretty solid list. This first song, this is one of the albums where I wasn't exactly sure what song was the first song written on the album. For the album, Every Second Counts. You know, I was thinking back to it, and I know Hate was pretty early. I feel like Our Time Now was pretty early. Come Back to Me and Friends were definitely later. So Damn Clever was later on. But I feel like this song, Let Me Take You There, I feel like I just remember that. I wrote this song about this girl that really loved All That We Needed. And so that's kind of what makes me think. I almost feel like I had given her All That We Needed as like a burned CD of it before that album even came out. So I'm pretty sure that that this song was written maybe before All That We Needed even came out, if that makes any sense. So that's why I'm like, okay, I think that's got to be the oldest. But as I've told the story before, the outro of this song was actually the last thing written, which is kind of funny. You know, the song just ended on the last chorus and the ooze, and the outro was the last thing written, and we didn't have an album title yet, so we ended up kind of getting the album title from that. You know, I say every second counts in the end of the song, so it ended up kind of being the first song I wrote and the last little part that I wrote that ended up naming the whole album. So anyway, yeah, this is about a girl who worked at Potbelly's, the sandwich place, if you guys don't know. This is called Let Me Take You There. Here we go. I know a place that we can go to, a place where no one knows you, they won't know who we are. I know a place that we can run to and do those things we want to, they won't know who we are. Let me take you there. I wanna take you there. I know a place that we've forgotten, a place we won't get caught in. They won't know who we are. They won't know who we are. I know a place where we can hide out and turn our hearts inside out. They won't know who we are. Let me take you there. I wanna take you there. Let me take you there. Take you there. I know a place we'll be together and stay this young forever. They won't know who we are. Let me take you there. I wanna take you there. Let me take you there. Take you there. Let Me Take You There, the first song written for the Every Second Counts record cycle. Again, I'm pretty sure. There's kind of an asterisk on all these because I'm like, as far as my memory can think back, I'm pretty sure that one was the first one. Boomerang, I'm sure of, because Boomerang, you know, Wonders, I remember being a concept album. I kind of remember how that one kind of played out a little bit more than most. So, but yeah, awesome. Let Me Take You There. Okay, cool. So this next song, this is a fun song and kind of a fun story too. And I think I've told versions of this story before when I've played this one. But, excuse me. This next song actually had a few different versions. Like we tried to record this thing like at least 3 different times before coming to the version that actually made an album. But yeah, I wrote this one actually with Dan. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. No. That's the worst part about coming on after I take a shower. Because it's like, you know, as my hair is like settling, it's probably like, oh, this one decides to somehow make it into my mouth. But anyway, I wrote this song with my buddy Dan, who, like I said, he's a big part, my production partner with Humans Were Here. And our buddy Augie as well. And yeah, this song, everybody in the band loved the song. I just kind of had like a, you know, little demo of it. And everybody loved the song so much that we went in. I remember when we were recording, we went in to record The Giving Tree and this song, which is Stay. We tried with this really kick-ass producer, this guy, Joe Ciccarelli, who had done like The Strokes. He had done, I feel like he did like Beck, and like he was a really cool, like I don't know, just like a very artsy producer. You know, he was super unique. And so we did The Giving Tree, which came out. We kind of took a more acoustic approach of that one actually. I don't think we put in like the stick clicks till later and stuff. And then we tried to record Stay, and nobody really knew, like we recorded it just kind of acoustic with all the harmonies and everything. And nobody, including Joe Ciccarelli, the producer, even really like knew like what to do with the songs. Like, should there be drums? Should we just keep it chill? Like, should that harmony be like blasting in the chorus? You know, and the chorus is like a 4-part harmony or something. Should it just be like a single vote? Like it was weird because even though everybody loved the song, nobody really knew how to tackle it. And so it didn't make it onto the Should Have Gone to Bed EP or anything. Obviously The Giving Tree did. That came out on that. But Stay, because we loved it so much, we just kept trying and trying. And eventually the way the song actually got figured out was by Mike playing guitar. Mike, if I'm sure everybody here knows because they're all like, you know, we're the community, but Mike's the PWT's bass player. And he grabbed a guitar, and then Dave, who used to play guitar in PWT's, he grabbed a bass. And for some reason, the two of them just switching instruments, it like came together. I think I might have even sat behind the drums a little bit. I might be making that part up. I don't remember. Damar will probably be like, screw you, dude. You didn't sit behind the drums. That was me. But I don't know. It was just, we kind of changed it up, and we started jamming Stay, and for some reason that was like, you know, Mike playing the guitar part, he kind of did it with this, like, I can't even play as good as him, but he kind of had that like little, like almost like Red Hot Chili Peppers flair to it. Like, it's just a clean guitar and it's just cool. And then yeah, Dave playing bass. I don't know, for whatever reason, it was just like, holy shit, finally we figured out how to record Stay. So yeah, so Stay ended up coming out on the American Nights album. And again, I know American Nights was written pretty early. What else did we have on that album? Some of that stuff was pretty last minute. I know Someday You're Gonna Love Me was one of the last ones. Dave's Never Working, that was one of the last ones. Heavy Rotation, Tim brought that in towards the end. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Stay, because it had these, it was around for so long before we actually figured it out, I'm going with this one as being the first song written on the American Nights album. So I'll play it for you guys now. Here we go. My heavy heart and my empty hands, my heavy head don't understand. I walk around, keep on wondering, you want me? I thought maybe you would stick around. I should've known you would let me down. A heartbreaker when the lights go out. Do you want me? Love me, just love me the way I love you. Love me, just love me, can't even love you. Love me, just love me, you know you won't. Love me, just love me, so why don't you just stay? Stay, why don't you just stay? Stay, I don't know why, I just can't move on. It's like my mind won't believe you're gone, and now your words linger on and on. Do you want me? Now you've become another sad song, just another girl that did me wrong. Maybe you'll hear it and you'll come back home. Do you want me? Love me, just love me the way I love you. Love me, just love me, can't even love you. Love me, just love me, you know you want. Love me, just love me, so why don't you just stay? Stay, why don't you just stay? Nobody ever hurt me, walked away and deserve me like you. Why don't you stay and love me? I will always be in love with you. Love me, just love me, yeah, love you. Love me, just love me, love me, love me, just love me, know you want. Love me, just love me, why don't you just stay? Stay, why don't you just stay? Stay, why don't you just stay? Stay, why don't you just stay? Stay off of the American Nights album. Pretty sure that was the first track written for that album. Yeah, fun to go back and tell these stories about, like, yeah, man, we just couldn't figure out how the hell to play the song. You know, it seems so stupid, but it is kind of like a puzzle. It's like every time, you know, most of the songs get written on like an acoustic guitar or something. So it's like, you know, it could go a million different ways. You know, we could take it into Parallel Universe Town, where it's like a little bit more synthy and produced up. We could do it more like Stop, where it's like everything's just kind of, you know, turn the distortion on and just frickin' jam it out like punk rockers. You know, it's like there's a million ways you can produce the same song. So kind of figuring out that the right way, quote unquote. Not, I don't know if there is a right or wrong way, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's part of the experience for sure. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep on going here. I feel like I'm taking too much time. I'm telling a lot of stories tonight. Bear with me. Actually, before I play this next song, I did remember something else awesome happened this last week. I put out pretty much my very first feature, at least my first one in a long ass time. Taylor Bennett, who is actually local Chicago dude. He's Chance the Rapper's brother. He hit me up years ago on Instagram. We've kind of been online buddies, and he's like, dude, I love Plain White Tees. Like, you got to write something or help me, with this next album or whatever. He just wanted me on this album that he was making. And so I was able to write this really cool verse for a song called Today. So everybody check that out. I posted about it on my Instagram the other day, but I'll post it again tonight in case you guys didn't get a chance to check it out. It's a really fun song by Taylor Bennett, who is, like I said, Chance the Rapper's brother. Chance is a Chicago boy as well. So pretty cool to hook up with some awesome Chicago, just awesome artists that we're all just trying to kill it, So props to Taylor for having me on the album. It's an honor to be on his album. It's amazing. So go check out that song. And it's cool. It's featuring Tom Higginson of Plain White Tees. So pretty cool. Very cool. That guy's a class act. So make sure you go support him and listen to the album, and make sure you listen to that song Today. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to play another song. Again, there was a few off of the Stop album that I think were written first. And I'm trying to think, because way back, that was like Steve Mast and Ken Fletcher were still in the band when we made that album. And so, yeah, this one actually, I feel like, I want to say Ken and Steve both helped write this song, which is random because they only wrote on a few of those early Plain White Tees songs. But I'm pretty sure this one, I don't know, I'd have to look at the album credits. But I'm pretty sure that Ken and Steve both helped write this one. And yeah, that's why I feel like this has got to be one of the first few written. This one also, I remember, had an early demo. We had this manager that we got right before we were making Stop. And he kind of came in and kind of helped navigate the songwriting process and declutter our songs a little bit. And so I remember that this song and Fireworks both had old demos where the songs were a lot different than the way they turned out. It was like we wouldn't do the chorus till like 2 minutes into the song. It was just weird. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But since I literally just played Fireworks like last week or at the last Wednesday club, I figured I couldn't put that one, and I knew it was either between Fireworks and this song, Your Fault, which were the first song. Those, I'm pretty sure, were the first two written for the Stop album. Followed up pretty shortly after by Stop, I believe. I believe Stop would have been the next one. And then Please, What If was pretty early. All the other ones came along pretty quick on that album. I feel like Lonely September and Penny were probably the last two songs written for the album. But anyway, so I'm going to play it, Your Fault, and I'm going to throw this one out to Alex. I don't know if Alex is... Oh, there she is right there. Best song ever! I know she loves this one, and Alex loves Stay. So I feel like Alex is getting like the Wednesday club of her dreams or something tonight. I don't know. I was going to shout out Stay, or throw Stay out to her, but since Your Fault was coming, I figured I'd just wait and shout out this one. So Spunky, this is for you. Here we go.
Cry
think I've played that song all the way through without messing up a lyric anytime I've done it on the Wednesday Club. Or a private show. I think I did that with Alex for a private show, and I'm pretty sure I totally botched it. So there you go. Made it through it. Your fault. The pretty much first song written for the Stop album. Oh, you guys. Woo! I'm feeling good. Boy, I'm used to singing one song a set, you know? Haven't sang 5 songs in a row in a long time. Okay, 2 more songs, you guys. So you know that Boomerang is the last song of the night. This song is you guys love this song. Real quick before I do it, anybody that's just tuning in, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again, but go check out humanswerehere.com because selling 50 of these bad boys for $30 a pop, and one person that buys one is going to win a, let's just call it $3,000 masterpiece of a painting that is huge, bigger than these ones behind me. Of that, it's me on the couch. It's Wednesday Club. It's commemorating the Wednesday Club. Amazing artist Caesar Aguiar, I believe is how you say his last name, Aguiar, from Unsound Sunday. A good friend of mine and one of my favorite up-and-coming artists. So stoked to partner up with him for this. So stoked. Not only that you guys get this awesome print, but somebody's going to win his actual painting, and just to get the word out about him because he is a freaking bomb artist. And you guys know I love art, so anything for the arts, you know. So anyway, check out humanswerehere.com, pick up a print, and you may win a masterpiece. But either way, you get the print. Okay, so this song, the next song, is off of the Parallel Universe album. So this song was like when we first started, actually before even thinking about making an album, I went to Nashville and hung out with my buddy Andrew, who was the singer of the band Danger Radio. I don't know if you guys know Danger Radio, but we toured with them. The PWTs toured with Danger Radio way back in the day. Just like one random tour. But I loved their album, and they had a couple songs that, like, to this day are some, excuse me. To this day, some of my favorite songs of all time. They've got a song called Slow Dance with a Stranger, and God, the other one's even better, and I'm completely drawing a blank right now because I'm on the spot. It's so good. Alive for the first time. I feel alive for the first time. It's, yeah, Danger Radio. Anyway, so I've been, you know, me and Andrew, the singer of that band, have kept in touch ever since we toured with them. Like I said, this was so long ago. And I've always like tried to like write with him or, you know, hang with him whenever I could. And he's living in Nashville now, or at least he was a few years ago, back when we were starting to write for Parallel Universe. And it just we finally got together and were able to write together. And he brought in a buddy of his that I had not met yet, but this guy Brandon Day, who ended up kind of producing, like doing a lot of production for the album and writing a lot of the album with me and Tim. And it was all because of this initial session with me, Andrew, and Brandon. And we wrote Bury Me. We knocked it out in like a few hours, and it was like, okay, I think we've got something here. The label loved it, management loved it, the other guys in the band loved it. And so that was kind of the start of the you know, start of the Parallel Universe process. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the very next day I wrote Lips. So Lips and Bury Me were literally written back to back in one Nashville trip, because I wrote Lips with a buddy of mine, Chris Tompkins, who I wrote with I wrote Welcome to Mystery with, I wrote Big Bad World with. He's just another baller, kick-ass songwriter buddy of mine from Nashville. He wrote Before He Cheats, that Carrie Underwood song. So We actually met the Grammy weekend because we were both up for Song of the Year. We were like fighting each other for the Grammy. Neither of us won it, but we became bros because of that and ended up writing together. And you know, he's one of my favorite people to write with and best writing buddies in Nashville. So Chris Tompkins. Anyway, this one, like I said, was with Andrew and Brandon, and it's called Bury Me. And you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of this one acoustic in this form, but you guys love it. I guess it's like a different version or something. So anyway, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Here we go. Every whisper is like a symphony to me. Every morning, another opportunity to be with you, the one I love. See you shining in the sun every evening. In the blankets, bury me, bury me. Sinking slowly into your heart. Hang on, there's like an ambulance or something. Okay. Sinking slowly into your heart. I will always be where you are. Dig a hole for me in your soul. Pull me in and don't let me go. Oh no. Bury me, bury me. Lay your love down upon me. Let it rain down on my body. Bury me, bury me. Suffocate me with your love. Yeah, I can never get enough. Please bury me. Bury me, please bury me. Every picture of you is like a masterpiece. Every love song, toe to toe, cheek to cheek. Dance with you, the one I love. Hold you close and turn you up every midnight. Come to bed and bury me, bury me. Sinking slowly into your heart. I will always be where you are. Dig a hole for me in your soul. Pull me in and don't let me go. No, no. Bury me, bury me. Lay your love down upon me. Let it rain down on my body. Bury me, bury me. Suffocate me with your love. Yeah, I can never get enough. Please bury me. Bury me, 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 bury me. Lay your loving down upon me. Let it rain down on my body. Bury me, bury me. Suffocate me with your love. Yeah, I can never get enough. Please bury me. Bury me, 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 please bury me. Yeah, that one's just like, I don't know, so chill. And it's missing like the It's like such a big part of that song is that little like. You know? But hey, that's okay because it's still a beautiful song and you guys love it. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here, because you guys pick. Not up to me. It's up to you guys. Cool. One more song. So yeah, you guys know we've talked all about Wonders of the Younger. We always love this album. We always talk about this album. Billie Eilish happens to love this album. I don't know if you guys knew that, but kind of a big deal. You know, it's kind of a turning point for her and Phineas when they were like starting to write songs. No big deal. But anyway, yeah, so this song, like I said earlier, this song was written actually way before even thinking about Wonders of the Younger. This was like a demo that was laying around. I wrote this with my buddy Jeremy, and there was actually a moment where he was going to use it for his band, which was a band called Days Difference. I don't know if you guys remember them. We actually ended up touring with them because I was real tight with Jeremy, the singer. And we wrote the song, We're Just Hanging and Writing, and it was almost a Days Difference song, you guys. And I forget exactly what had happened. I don't know, I feel like maybe one of the guys in his band didn't like it or something like that. And so I was like, yes, T's song. And so eventually I had the idea for Wonders of the Younger. You know, I went to go see that Cirque show, and you guys know the story there, where I had the idea to make this album called Wonders of the Younger. And then when we were putting the songs together, you know, for the album, it was like Boomerang. It was just like, because it was like this youthful, you know, you treated me like I'm your little toy. You know, it had just those youthful lyrics. And like I said, every kid has a boomerang at some point in their life. I'm pretty sure, I know I did. So I felt like it just fit. And it was playful with that piano. Jeremy is a really amazing pianist. And so some of that piano stuff, that's why it's kind of, you know, not many Plain White T's songs have that much of a piano in them as Boomerang does. And that's because I wrote it with Jeremy. And so yeah, it has that little doodle-doo-doo-doo, doodle-doo-dun-dun, doodle-doo-doo. Like that little part is so playful, it just felt like it fit perfectly with Wonders. So anyway, yeah. Glad it made the album. Glad for whatever reason Days Difference didn't record it and put it out. Thank you guys for you know, being so gracious and giving it to Plain White T's. But yeah, here we go. Your number one song of the night. After I burp a couple times. First song written for Billie Eilish's favorite Plain White T's album. This is Boomerang. Treat me like I'm your little toy. Tell me I'm not like other boys. The next thing I know, you toss me aside like a boomerang. You don't even bother with good goodbyes, but when you say hello, I can't ignore you. You send me spinning, hold me close, throw me away. You coming back like a boomerang. Tell me to go, let me stay. You coming back like a boomerang, round and round and round, and back again, round and round and round, back again, round and round and round, and back again, round and round and round, back again, boom, boom, boom. And now my heart is racing, boom, boom, boom. And after you I'm chasing, boom, boom, boom. You gotta catch me when I fall. You send me spinning. You pull me in close, throw me away. You coming back like a boomerang. Tell me to go, let me stay. You coming back like a boomerang, round and round and round, and back again, round and round and round, back again, round and round and round, and back again, round and round and round, back again. Oh yeah. Boomerang from Wonders of the Younger. Best album ever besides Stop and Parallel Universe. Oh, and Every Second Counts. Big Bad American Nights. Yeah. You can't pick a favorite. They're all, dear to my heart. But yeah, Wonders. We all know whose favorite album that is. Anyway, can you tell I'm still excited about that whole Coachella thing and hanging out with Billy, hanging out with 100 Gex. Oh my God, it was so fun. So fun, you guys. Anyway, thank you for hanging, Wednesday Club. Go get this beautiful piece of art. I think I'm going to keep this one. So actually, there's only 49 available because I'm keeping this one. This is number 13, lucky number 13 right here. This is mine. So 49 more of these babies available. And once we sell them all for a mere $30 a piece, you get this museum quality, beautiful, signed by both Caesar and myself and numbered. Once all 50 of them sell, or 49 of them sell, somebody gets randomly drawn from a hat with all the numbers. Maybe I'll win. Maybe I'll put number 13 in there, and I'll be like, oh, I'm the winner. But no, I'm not going to win it. One of you guys are going to win it, and you get the actual piece, which is ginormous, 4 feet long, beautiful, by the master Caesar Aguiar. Anyway, go to humanswerehere.com, pick up a print. Good luck to everybody. And thank you for an awesome Wednesday club. Like I said, thank you for letting me share my stories of not only all these songs and making these great albums that's the reason why we're all here, right? Because we all connect to the music, but also allowing me to share my stories of my amazing couple weeks at Coachella and stuff. So thank you guys. Next week should be all good for Wednesday Club again. Maybe next week I'll try to think of the last songs written on every album. I think that would be a fun one. And yeah, that makes it easy for me because I don't have to think of something crazy. I just have to rack my brain about the album process. But I think I can figure that out. So yeah, next week, let's do it. Last songs written for every album. So yeah, everybody go to humanswerehere.com, pick up a print. Thank you, and I will see you guys next week. Everybody have a beautiful week, beautiful weekend, and thanks for hanging. Love you guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday right here. Bye, guys.